Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. I'm changing things up on you today because sometimes I like to change things up and change the scenery. And since my office and recording, filming, whatever you want to call it, room is still not yet complete, I was getting a little tired of doing things in the living room in the same spot. And if I'm tired of it, I imagine you're tired of looking at it too. So today I'm in my bedroom to just change things up a bit. I'm doing an empties video because the empties have accumulated quite quickly once again, as they often do. So I thought that I would share those with you today, get through the pile, and tell you about the products that I've emptied. But if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, it only takes a quick second and it really does help my channel out a lot. It will also let you know when I've uploaded new videos, so please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and I greatly appreciate it. Let's dive right in, starting with something you're probably not surprised to see, Bath & Body Works Foaming Hand Soap. This is in the Malibu Sunset scent and it says sparkling bergamot, sugared mangoes, and sun-drenched sandalwood. And I liked this. It's a good tropical scent. It's not a favorite, but I didn't dislike it, so I would use it again. That appears to be the only soap this time around. So now I will share with you one of the most exciting empties, and that is a candle empty. Because you know how rare this is for me. I think it could potentially start becoming less rare, but as of right now, it's still quite rare that I empty or go through an entire candle. However, this was a favorite. It's a winter scent from Bath & Body Works. So I obviously can't get it right now, but next year in holiday winter time, I will be seeing what they have for Marshmallow Fireside and possibly replacing this one. Oh, don't know if I said it. It's Marshmallow Fireside. And it's just a very warm, homey scent that I love burning in the colder months. A sweet, toasty end to a long, cold day. Toasted marshmallows and sumptuous vanilla cream blend with the comforting aroma of rich, smoldering woods. But it doesn't smell super marshmallow or super woodsy. I think the two kind of counteract each other. But it's a good one if you're looking for a nicely scented candle next winter. Now theirs don't burn all the way down. I got it down as far as I could before the wicks would burn out, but there you go. Used up my face wash. I wasn't going to include this because I know I said in the last video that I wasn't going to include repeat products, but I realized I hadn't talked about this one in a while, so now you won't see it again for quite some time, if at all. But I have not talked about it as much as the moisturizer, so I wanted to include it. It's the CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser for normal to dry skin. It's what I use every day and it works well for keeping my skin clean but not being too harsh. And the only thing is, I think I've said before, it will not completely remove your makeup, so you will need to use a separate makeup remover or something like that to get off heavier makeup. This is a lotion that I got in a kit from Sephora. It's from Skinfix and it's their Resurface AHA Renewing Cream. It says clinically proven to smooth, dry, rough, bumpy skin and keratosis pilaris. Now I don't know if I have keratosis pilaris, but I do have sometimes little red bumps on my legs, and this did not do anything for them. So if it was supposed to, it did not work. Therefore, I would not get this again. While it moisturized just fine, it didn't do anything for those bumps, so I won't repurchase this. Another Skinfix product here. This is their Eczema Hand Repair Cream, and I did really like this one. It was really good in moisturizing, and if I need another moisturizer or cream, this is one that I would consider. I don't know the cost of it, but as you know, I'll link everything in the description box for you. And yeah, it worked well, so I would get this one again. Next is a sunscreen. This is the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Sunscreen, Broad Spectrum SPF 30. I like this one because it doesn't have any sort of greasy feeling to it. It absorbs into the skin nicely, so it is one that I would get again. I used up a dry shampoo. This is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day dry shampoo, and this is one of my favorite dry shampoos. This and the Dry Bar are the two best that I've used. The downside about both of them is that they're very strongly scented, but I'm currently using a different dry shampoo and it does not do anything compared to this. So I like the way that this works, but keep in mind that if you do use it, your hair is going to smell like perfume all day because it is very strong. But I will be getting it again, either this or the Dry Bar, because I haven't found anything that works better. Let me know your recommendations for dry shampoo in the comments. Another skincare item here, this is the CeraVe Skin Renewing Retinol Serum with 3 essential ceramides and hyaluronic acid. And I liked this. It was a good moisturizer. It wasn't too harsh as far as retinols go. So I would get it again, but I don't know if it had the effects I would like a retinol to have. So while there was nothing particularly bad about it, I don't know if it did enough for me to want to use it all the time. I'm currently using another one that's a little bit stronger, and I don't know how I feel about it yet. So if you're looking for a gentle retinol product, I think you'd like this one. If you're looking for one that's a little more powerful and you're going to see more results with, this one is not for you. Next is a lip balm. This is from EOS, and this was, oh, it doesn't have the label on it, but it was one of their holiday duos at one time that my mom had given me, and I want to say this was like a cherry. It was one of their winter flavors, but I find it funny because I don't like the EOS that comes in the little circular packaging because I find it's harder to keep sanitary. I just didn't like the way that it worked, and I don't know if this is a different formula, but this just works like any other balm or chapstick would, and I found it to be more moisturizing than the other one. So I don't know why that is, but I would get this particular type of EOS product again. Well, it's not my favorite lip moisturizer ever. It works fine, and so I would get it again in this packaging, but don't like it in the little round packaging. This next product surprised me because it's an eye cream, and all along I was thinking, meh, it's a decent eye cream as all the other eye creams I've tried are, but it doesn't really do anything wonderfully magnificent or significant. It's very affordable, but I just don't know. But then I stopped using it and started using a different eye cream, another new different one I was trying out, and noticed quite the difference when I stopped using this one. So apparently I wasn't noticing the fact that it was making my under eyes look better, or I didn't know that it was this product until I stopped using it and saw the difference and saw that my under eyes looked a lot worse than when I had been using this product. Now, that could be attributed to the one that I'm using now, and the one that I'm using now could just not be doing enough, or it means that this one is really good and did make a difference, and I just didn't know it. So I've already repurchased it again. It hasn't arrived yet, but I repurchased it again to see if that's the case and if it's really that good. Because if it is, you know, I'm going to be thrilled. Because if you've been following me for any amount of time, you know that I've been on this journey for probably as long as I've had my channel. And nothing has ever really wowed me or made a significant impact. So if that is the case with this one, I'm going to be thrilled. And you're probably wanting me to be quiet now and tell you what the product is. Well, it's the Inkey List Caffeine Eye Cream. I don't know if it's the fact that it has caffeine in it that I see a difference, but it's extremely affordable, available at Sephora, and I'll let you know after the next package if it's worth it and you should go get it. This next item took very long for me to get through, but that wasn't necessarily a bad thing. It is the Laneige, how do you say it? Lip Sleeping Mask, and I think this was just their traditional scent, and this was their full size of 0.70 ounces, but 0.70 ounces, even using it every night before bed, lasted a very long time. I like it. I like the way that it works, It is a bit pricey for a lip mask, and I don't know now that I've stopped using it and have been using other lip products if it's really that special or makes that big a difference. But if you are looking for a nice, luxurious, moisturizing lip product to put on before bed, especially in the winter when your lips might be drier, I think that you would like this one. I would use it again, but I don't need it right now. I have plenty of other things to use, so I won't be repurchasing it anytime soon, but I would enjoy using it again at some point. I used up a brow gel. This is the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara, and I like this. Oh, I have it in the color, what color do I have? Brunette. I like this, however, when it starts to run out, it does not work well at all. So it works good when you first buy it, but once it's past its time, you can't squeeze it out and say, oh, I mean, you can. I did. I used it, but it did not look like it did in the beginning. So maybe that's how all brow gels work, but it is one I would get again because it is affordable and it was easy to work with. I'm currently using a different one that I got in my Ipsy box, but you do have to be careful when it reaches its end because it does not give you the results that you want. Another eye cream I tried, this is from Paulas Choice. It's the Resist Anti-Aging Eye Cream, and it wasn't bad. It was nice and moisturizing, but it is more expensive than the Inkey list one, and it didn't have the dramatic results I'm looking for. So I probably won't purchase this one again. Next, I have a mascara that I used up, and this is one that I had not used for quite some time and then came back to it, and it's the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. Now, I have tried some of the other color bottles and I didn't like them. The green one is the only one that I've liked. However, using it this time, it's interesting because I really like what it does to my lashes in terms of length, volume, that sort of stuff. However, if you're not careful, it can get very thick and too much product on the brush, and then you can get clumps, and nobody likes to have clumps. So it is a very affordable one, which is a good thing about it. It will give you length and volume, but separation, not so much, and you have to be careful about clumping. So I don't know if I can say it's an absolute favorite mascara. It is a good affordable one that I like, but I think I need to go back and try my Thrive Cosmetics one again because it's been a long time since I've tried or used that one, and while it's on the more expensive side, I haven't had one in a very long time, and I want to see if I love it as much as I remember. So I'm going to have to work on getting that at some point because I'm currently using a different one. But good one to check out. Just be careful with it because you don't want to get too much product on the brush. I do not have as much in here as I was originally thinking, so maybe this will be one of my shorter empties. I guess we will see. I guess it also depends how much I talked, which could have been a lot. But the last items I'm going to kind of lump together because they're basically all the same, just different scents. And they are Body Shop Body Butters in the mini size in different scents. I think this one came in my advent calendar. The others I got in a holiday kit. This is the British Rose scent, which I've always said I don't love because it's too strong, but I swear this one wasn't as strong as I remember. Although no, now that I just took a whiff. But when I would put it on after the shower, it didn't seem that strong. But of course, taking a whiff straight out of the package is going to be strong. So the British Rose is not my favorite. I would typically go for other scents myself. But you know, I love the formula and the moisturization that it gives, so. And then I wasn't sure about the holiday scents if I was going to like them, but now I honestly have a hard time figuring out which of them is my favorite because they're all pretty good. So there was Festive Berry, which is the typical holiday berry scent that a lot of stores have in their lotions. Then Warm Vanilla, and then Winter Jasmine. I think I gotta give it to Winter Jasmine. Probably because these are pretty standard scents that you see every holiday season, but the winter jasmine has something special to it, kind of a freshness. So again, love the formula. We'll continue to get Body Shop body butters, and I love trying out the different seasonal scents. So if you've never tried them for some reason, give them a shot, see how you like the formula. Tell me your favorite scent. But there you go. That is all of my empties for this time around. Let me know what you thought of it. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let me know what you'd like to see for future videos. Thank you so much for watching. I'm in a very good mood today because it is in the 60s outside, which it's not been that very much around here, and it's hopefully going to continue that way. So I'm looking out the window behind the camera here, and it's sunny and beautiful and definitely affects my mood and makes me feel very happy and that much more positive. So I hope that some of that came through the camera to you, and I hope that you are having a beautiful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!